Hello there, Gabrielle here, and yes, I am driving, but don't worry, my phone is hooked up and it's almost like you're just in here and we're having a conversation. So yesterday I talked about how I fell in love with early childhood education, and I left with a beautiful story of being on the playground and having an aha moment of this is it, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. Be a preschool teacher, right? Fast forward almost 6 years later, and I'm not a preschool teacher anymore. And the reason for that is that I had a really hard time finding quality care for my youngest child. So at that time, I was a toddler teacher of twos. It was my favorite age group, but I had to find a facility for my son because the center that I was at started at 2 years old and he was younger. So I must have toured about 7 or more facilities and decided on one that I thought was the best. Well, it ended up not being that great, and I'm sure they had the issues that a lot of facilities are having, is finding quality teachers. And my son's teacher was an infant teacher, probably just didn't know early childhood development like she should have, and the great impact that she has on a growing mind during the critical point of brain development. And I remember thinking, if I didn't know early childhood education, I probably would have let some of these things just let it go and just moved on. But there was one thing that happened that was the last straw, and I pulled him out that day. He didn't go back to that facility. And if I didn't know early childhood education, my son would have stayed at that place, and it wouldn't have been the best for his development. And I'm thinking about when I did start learning about early childhood education, because my youngest is my 4th, and I actually had 3 children before I started learning about early childhood education. And I thought, oh my gosh, how come I didn't know any of this stuff? So I'd love to tell you those aha moments and those things that I learned that I think is essential for parenting and that all parents should know, and even teachers. And I'm going to tell you that in my next video. So stay tuned. Bye.